So on the center is Sri Krishna and Radha. On the right side is his image as a king when he went away from Gokul and Mathura after killing a devil called Kansa, who was his uncle actually. He went down to Gujarat and settled down there and ruled that country. There he was called as Vithala and Rukmini. I am telling you these names because when you are raising the Kundalini, if the chakra stops there or Kundalini stops there, you have to take his name.
So Sri Krishna's qualities were that he was Yogeshwara, so he was the witness, and sweetness. Now a person who shouts and screams and talks loudly and loses his temper in a very loud voice, or who speaks very loudly all the time, they all suffer from the right Vishuddhi. So one should understand that even when you have to scold somebody, you have to just say, what are you doing? Why are you doing like this? Otherwise, why did you, oh, like this, finished, right Vishuddhi, over. It's finished now. So for the right Vishuddhi, we use the mantra of Vithala and Rakhumai, these two persons. You see, it is very significant, that also. Because they say that there was a Pundarikaksh, one boy who was serving his parents. And his parents were sleeping, he was pressing their feet. When Vithala and his power, Rakhumai, Rukmini, they appeared in the door. But he said, now keep quiet. My parents are sleeping, so you stay there. They kept quiet because they are sleepy. Now this is the thing. On the right side, if you are talking loudly, if you talk too much, if you intimidate people with your talking, then you catch on right Vishuddhi. So for that, best is to take some rest and give some rest to your right Vishuddhi by stopping your talk. Go into mauna, they said, just don't talk. For some time if you don't talk, you will see that your Vishuddhi will be improved, your problems will be improved.
Now see, this story is very interesting. If you see the story, then you will understand what I am trying to tell you. The story is like this. The 8th incarnation, as they call it, or according to Sir Yoga, we call him the king of the Vishuddhi Chakra. Sri Krishna was to be born. He was born in a jail. His parents were in the jail. So, Vishnu Maya at the same time took birth in a village called as Nandagram, where another friend called Nanda was living, and his wife was Yashoda. She took her birth in that family. Now, then she was a very, very powerful child. When Sri Krishna was born, he was carried by the father from the jail because of Sri Krishna's powers. All his shackles, all his chains were broken, the doors opened, and he waded through the river Jamuna and carried the child and gave it to Nanda. Nanda said, I have got a child, but she is a girl. About the same time. So see the power that this little child gave to Mother Yashoda. They said, all right, do one thing. Take this child with you and replace it with Sri Krishna. What a sacrifice for a woman to give her own child at that time, a little babe, to be killed by this horrible fellow Kansa. No mother would do such a thing. Can you think of any mother who will give her child to be killed for the replacement of Sri Krishna? We cannot think of any mother, but we had some mothers like this in India who did very great sacrifices. Now this was the greatest sacrifice one could think of for a woman. She may sacrifice small little things or quite a lot of things, but to sacrifice your own child is the greatest thing. The woman sacrifices for her children quite a lot. She works for them, she keeps nights and nights vigil for them. She does so much for her children. But to give up her own child is something such an extraordinary thing which she did. And when he brought the child, that child was the power, was the Adishakti, in the form of a virgin. So when this Kansa came in the morning and he heard a little girl is born, he was amazed. It was going to be a son. How is it a girl is born? Whatever it is, he said, I'll destroy this child. Got hold of that child and he was about to hit the child on the ground when she slipped out and went into the sky. And lightning to announce that the one who was to destroy is still alive. He was shocked. So behind all this, what we see, a character of Yashoda who was so sacrificing, of the father who was so sacrificing, of a society where it was important to preserve the incarnation above everything else. And this kind of happening, when it took place, Sri Krishna grew up in the house of Nand, where he then expressed himself as a powerful personality.